Here are the tough questions to the petitioners at the Supreme Court. Martha Koome. Number 1. You have asked us to find the chair culpable of various breaches and that if there is repeat election, he should not do it. This is a constitutional office holder and there is a detailed procedure of removing a constitutional office holder. Address us on how to go about it. Will we be making an order that is against the Constitution? Number 2. Will we not be usurping the powers of the magistrates if we have to make an order regarding the election offences? Number 3. I want to understand at what point the Commission ceased to function as a corporate entity. Is it when the 27 constituencies were not announced? We really want to know when the Commission became dysfunctional. Number 4. How do you know that IEBC did not make arrangement for a certain category of voters to vote, for example, the IEBC staff? Philomena Mwilu. 1. When did this commission become this dysfunctional? What was the effect of this function becoming dysfunctional, and what correct measures were attempted, if any, with what result? 2. Minor Kiai told us the election is done at the polling station and not at the tallying center, and the return of that form done electronically. At the time the image is taken and sent, is it in PDF form? The journey from the polling station to Bomas and the things that happen in between must be described by that form. 3. What is to be done as a corrective measure against the chair of this dysfunctional commission, and is it to ignore the constitutional procedure and safeguards that are already in place? 4. What I have heard is that because of the dysfunctionality of the commission and other things, is that nearly everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong. If every process is so far been impugned, are we nevertheless to declare the winner? Smoking Wanjala. 1. What is the relevance of the percentage of voter turnout to determining whether a candidate marshaled 50% plus one marginal number? 2. We have field form 34A. The original leaves the polling station to go to the National Tallying Center by road. Its image leaves to the same destination by air. Somewhere mid-air, all sorts of things are done before the image is uploaded. Is it possible that that capture in mid-air also changes the contents of that which left by road? 3. We were told the 4 commissioners were given roles which were different from those they were appointed for as commissioners. Why didn't they protest? Is this chairperson we are dealing with such a terror that nobody can face him? Isaac Lenaola. 1. You addressed us on the PDF formats, but in the pleadings, there is the JPEG question. Clarify the connection. 2. In the context of staging and tampering and so on of Form 34A, give us an explanation of how the interference happened. 3. Commissioners were together until the 11th hour. What evidence do we have this was not an afterthought and that they are not doing this in good faith? 4. What role did violence play at Bomas? Because we have the evidence of chairman and a commissioner saying that they could not do this or that because of violence. 5. You have asked us to declare Regulation 87(3) unconstitutional. Please address that issue in the context of retroactivity and retrospectivity. 6. You made an innovative submission regarding the diaspora vote and the number of constituencies. Please go back to Article 89(1). We are addressing a vote on presidential election. Please connect 89(1) with presidential election. 7. If you were to order removal of Chebukati, will the commission still be intact without a chairman? William Ouko. 1. What is the relevance of rejected votes when computing the results of the outcome of the election? 2. Do you have any scientific nexus that people wake up to vote for a particular candidate, vying for a particular seat, and therefore postponement of some elections, surprise turnout, or is just an assumption? 3. What are some of the elements that must be satisfied before the court can grant the relief under Section 8, subsection 4? Mohammed Ibrahim. 1. After inquiry, he would like that there should be nullification of results, recount and tally, and chair redirected to declare petitioners as winners. We would like to lay a legal basis for this. Is this feasible? 2. If a fresh election is to be ordered to be done now, yet one of the relief is that we find the chair unfit to hold public office, how is that possible, since the constitution does not contemplate such a lacuna? Njoki Ndungu. 1. Every citizen has a right to participate in an election. How then do you reconcile that with your argument on Article 89, because constituencies do not vote, citizens do? 2. Explain how a font can be changed in handwriting. How does that happen? 3. When a voter goes to vote, they get 6 ballots for 6 ballot boxes. What we have is 6 different elections but on the same day. Is the voter repression only to the presidential election, or is it an argument that can be used by an MCA candidate in Kakamega County? Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment or share.